When you are born or you become gay, you inherit a legacy of stereotypes. Many stereotypes. You have the stereotype of the flamboyant homosexual who's honey, real gay and feminine and over exaggerated femininity. That stereotype. I want to discuss the molesting stereotype. For some reason, because everybody has a stereotype that gays are molested, and that's why they become gay. When the gays get older, it's a stereotype that they might be molesters, which is 100% not true. But I just feel like I need to discuss it and explain, some situations that I have been in, even from a young age. Like I told you guys, in my preteens, we moved to Boston, Massachusetts, me and my mom and my little brothers. We were living in a shelter. They gave my mother a voucher for 2 hotel rooms for like a limited period of time. And my mom, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend is my little brother's father, my youngest brother. They were in, and my youngest brother was still in, he wasn't even walking yet. And he was still in his, they were together in one room. And me and my middle brother, the middle child, the one after me, was in another room. So, me and the middle brother, we never had any kind of clashes because because I'm so much more older than them that I had my time to be the only child, to be spoiled, and to be, to be that one and only child. By the time they were born, I was exploring and going out in, trying to get out from under my mother. It wasn't somebody's taking my mother's attention away from me. I was happy that I was having a little brother. So we never had any clashes. But we did have the stereotypical, incidents that you may have with your brothers and sisters for taking toys that are not theirs, or tearing something up that they're not supposed to tear up, touching things that are yours, and the stereotypical sibling stuff, putting on your clothes or planning your stuff, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, well, one night in our hotel room, we were supposed to be asleep, and our intentions were to be asleep because we were sleepy. We had walked to a pantry to get food, and my mom was on her hustle, really trying to keep food in our mouth. And at this time, she wasn't on drugs or nothing, so she was really on her hustle, trying to find a job, trying to go to pantries and churches to donate stuff for us. And she just was really on her hustle. So we were tired. So I was tired, my brother was tired, everybody was tired. My little brother was sleeping in the bed next to me. He wasn't sleeping, but we were on our way to sleep, and he was pulling the covers off of me. And I kept on telling him, stop pulling the covers off of me. Stop pulling the covers. If you pull the cover, and he was kicking me and just doing too much. He's a wild sleeper, so he was just doing too much. And I said, when I was younger, I was even more loony. So I told him, if you keep kicking me and you keep pulling the covers off of me, I'm going to stab you. I'm going to stab you in your ass with this pencil. So my brother, being just as stubborn as the rest of my mother's children, continued to kick and play games and pull the covers and stuff like that. So I reach over on the side of the thing, and I take the pencil and I stab him in his butt with the pencil. He jumps up and runs in my mom's room and says, Oh, he put that pencil in my booty. Crying hysterically. So, my mother and my stepfather just go nuts. When he says that, instead of them taking it as I actually like hit him or stabbed him in his butt, because I was the effeminate boy child, they assumed that I was like playing in his booty hole with the pencil. Like, ooh, booty. No. You feel what I'm saying? They immediately went to that because I was the effeminate boy child. And I was probably, I want to say 10 years old. So I didn't understand gay. So at the time, I didn't, right at that moment, this lesson, this time, taught me another lesson about gay. But right at that moment, I was not understanding why they were getting as mad as they got. So, until my mother actually said something like around the nature of, what the hell, like what the fuck are you doing? That is your brother. You're not supposed to be playing in his booty and doing stuff like that. That is fag shit. You're not supposed to do that, baby. You're not supposed to do that. And when she said it, that's when the realization came to me at 10 years old that, hold on, y'all taking this the whole wrong way. Let's get this together. So, my little brother being, if I was 10, he had to be like 5 or 6. My little brother says, I say, tell her what you was doing. And my little brother, because the look on his face was like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was in trouble. You know what I'm saying? He knew that this was, you can tell that he knew that this was like something different. This wasn't just me telling on my big brother. This was something weird. And he was like, ooh, they're going a little, you can see it in his face that they're going a little too far with this. And he says, well, he started crying and was like, I pulled the covers off of him and he stabbed me in my booty with the pencil because I was pulling the covers off of him. So when my little brother said that, my mother and my stepdad realized that they overreacted to this situation. Like it was not what they thought it was. You feel what I'm saying? And they overreacted to the situation because I was the effeminate boy child. As I grew up, there were a lot of situations because I was assumed to be gay where people were uncomfortable with me around their children. And I seen it with other gay male people. Like I have a, you know, because I grew up, you know, in high school gay, I acquired gay friends. And when me and them talk and they discuss things that had happened to them, that let me know that this is an occurring thing because of the stereotype of being molesters. It just comes along. It's a lot of situations where it was some weirdness that I was like, I know y'all are not assuming that I would do something to your kids. Oh, well, we're just concerned. You know, it's not like that. Once I be direct about it, you know, it's, you know, we just don't want our boys around, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's something weird and crazy going on. So definitely within as being a gay person, you have the stereotype of being a molester, when that definitely is not true.